Paloma. The sweet, innocent, sheltered convent schoolgirl.
You had a bit of the devil in you, Paloma. It's gonna make it so much easier to draw you into my world. And I have big, big plans for you, my dear. Very big plans.
Come on, Gwen, move your butt and get in here. What's this thing even works?
You rang, Teresa?
Gwen, I've been ringing. Well, maybe you just didn't hear me.
I was making that tea that you asked for.
Yes. You know what? You can forget the tea. Because I'm suddenly having this huge craving for Hawaiian pizza with double anchovies, so...
Teresa's not gonna give you heartburn this time of night.
Oh, Gwen, it's not for me. It's for the babies. You know that.
Okay, I'll order you the pizza.
Okay. Oh, can you put a rush on that? Because, this craving's really strong.
Of course.
Oh, Gwen, the tea. Can you bring up the tea and the cake, too, please, just in case Whitney comes back?
No problem.
Oh, this isn't too much trouble, is it, Gwen?
Well, not at all, Teresa. Why would you even ask? It just makes me so happy to bring you whatever you need.
Oh.
Look, like I said, I want you to be well taken care of during your pregnancy. And as long as you're carrying Ethan's and my babies, you're gonna be as comfortable as possible. Be right back.
Okay. Well, actually, these aren't your babies with Ethan, Gwen. They're mine with Ethan. And there's no way in hell I'm ever gonna hand them over to you.
What does the little tramp want this time?
A Hawaiian pizza with double anchovies.
You don't think her working class tastes are gonna pass on to the babies, do you?
You know, no one needs this much pampering.
No, there is definitely something fishy going on here, and it's not the anchovies. Now, Teresita is up to something. But I'm gonna stop her. And she is in for the shock of her life.
Chad is coming aboard at Crane because I want him here. The two of you are going to work together, and you will get along with each other. I will not have brother fighting brother. Is that clear?
Isabel.
This job, this company, is as much Chad's birthright as it is yours. There's enough room here for the both of you. I suggest you accept that and move on.
And if I don't?
Look, we agreed to table any of this talk until tomorrow morning. Right?
No, he also said it wasn't open for discussion.
Fox, tomorrow you'll have a clearer head. You won't risk saying things you'll regret.
Why don't you listen to Ethan? You can learn a lot from him.
Come on. Let's go home.
That didn't go too well.
Your brother will come around. I'll see to that.
I'm not gonna let Chad get away with this. I'm the legitimate heir to Crane Industries, and I'll be damned if I let Julian's bastard son come in here and take what's mine.
I didn't approve of Teresa drugging Ethan so that she could sleep with him. And now here I am practically doing the same exact thing to Fox. But what other choice do I really have? I mean, I can't let the whole world know that I'm pregnant with my brother's child. I have to sleep with Fox. I have to sleep with him so that I can pass this baby off as his. He's my only hope. And it's my child's only hope of having anything that resembles a normal life. So this is what I'm gonna do. And no one can ever find out.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew. You'd take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion.
Your office should be ready first thing in the morning, and if you have any special requests, I'll see that they're taken care of.
I'm sure how it's set up, it'll be fine. Yeah, I really don't know what I need for a job like this anyway. My business has always been music. The corporate world is foreign territory, so...
Look, you'll pick it up. It's business is business, and you're a Crane. There may be a few details you're going to have to learn, but if you could, handle yourself in the world of music with executives and talent and producers, you'll do fine here. And besides, I'll be here to help you, son.
No, don't call me son.
I thought...
No, I didn't take this job to have a relationship with you. I took it because I realized I was entitled to it. And despite how I feel about you, I'm not going to walk away from something I might be good at, or that has so much opportunity. But don't go building the warm and fuzzy father and son fantasies, because I'm not interested.
But, hopefully one day in time...
No. Let me be as clear as I can be. I didn't take this job to be close to you, Julian. I don't want that. Not now, not ever.
I'll tell you something else. That Chad's not even interested in Crane Industries. The only reason he took that job was to stick it to me. He wants to get back at me for seeing Whitney.
Fox, 100 times in the car. You gotta calm down, man.
No, I told you, Chad used to be my best friend. I never knew what an underhanded, backstabbing snake he was.
He's probably saying the same thing about you.
What the hell side are you on here,
I'm
Ethan?
not on anyone's side. I'm being objective here. Let me tell you something. You haven't exactly been honorable through this whole thing,
Why? Why is that exactly, huh? Because I kissed Whitney, the woman that I love, who happens to be Chad's sister?
No, because you told Julian that you would try to convince Chad to be a part of the company, accept being a Crane. Then you turn around and you do everything you can to make him run away as far as possible from Crane Industries and the family.
Yeah, well, I was just protecting my own.
Fox, now you sound like Alistair, you know that?
Yeah? Well, in this case, I'll take that as a compliment.
You shouldn't.
You know something, Ethan? It's real easy for you to stand here and judge me, now that you're no longer a Crane. But I'll bet you, if you were still the firstborn grandchild next in line to inherit everything, you'd probably think a little bit differently of what I'm doing. And since Alistair's made it clear he's not giving anything to Julian, that makes it all mine. See, it's my birthright now.
I know, and I understand. But you've got to understand that your father isn't taking anything away from you. He's simply asking that you and Chad get along at work. And let me tell you something, from a legal standpoint, Chad has as much Crane blood in him as you do. Fox, he's the firstborn.
You know what? He doesn't have the instincts, Ethan. He doesn't have the upbringing. I want to make sure the whole world knows that.
Well, there's something you haven't considered.
And what's that exactly?
If you're right, what if Chad did in fact take this job just to get revenge? He may be more of a Crane than you think.
No one can ever know what I'm about to do. I just hope my mom doesn't realize this is missing. Whitney. Oh my God, what are you doing?
You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to dance?
You better believe it.
How about you? You want to dance too?
I want to do a whole lot more than dance, baby.
You sure you can handle me?
I'll handle you if you handle me.
Come up here and prove it.
You go, girl.
I cannot believe the way she's playing them against each other.
I can.
Laura would go ballistic if she knew what her innocent daughter was really like.
Well, that's the whole point, Kay. I told you what I saw in my magic bowl. Paloma has a great deal of anger towards her family for sending her away to Mexico when she was a baby, and she will do anything to get back at them. And that's what I'm counting on.
Teresa, mija, have you seen Paloma?
Actually, I think she went out, Mama.
It's so wonderful to have her here, isn't it? You know, I was thinking, it can't be easy for her to have left all her friends back in Puerto Arena. I hope she makes new ones here real soon.
I'm sure she will.
She's seems a bit shy.
Mama. You know all those pictures that we would get at Paloma? I thought of my sister as a little girl, but she's not, Mama. She's a grown-up young woman.
Who's still sweet and innocent, thanks to the convent school. And I hope she stays that way now that she's in Harmony.
So, how are you feeling?
Better. I get really tired easily.
Okay, well then, you should rest more. Want some?
No, thanks.
Let the Cranes take care of you, Mama.
Teresa, they're being very kind to let us stay here. I'm not going to take advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, did you forget how they took advantage of you all those years, Mama? You know, making you work late every night, even on holidays when you should have been home with us, ordering you around, making you clean up their messes?
That was my job. I was their housekeeper, Teresa.
Well, they paid you damn little to do that, Mama. You're entitled to something in return. We all are.
That's not how things work.
They do, Mama. The Cranes, Gwen, Rebecca, they did everything they could to destroy our family. They took our home, our jobs, my child. You know what? They owe us. And I intend to collect. The pain that Ethan, Gwen, and Rebecca and the Cranes have caused us is going to cost them these 2 children.
Teresita, we've discussed this. You can't do that.
Yes, I can, Mom, and I will. I'm never going to hand over these 2 children. Ever.
Okay, Mother, what's your plan?
These. Once Teresa signs these papers that my lawyer Binky drew up, she's going to give up any and all claims to those twins forever.
We've been through this already. I am not going to risk upsetting Teresa and jeopardizing the health of the twins.
Gwen, would you please stop wrinkling your brow? I am far too young to have a daughter who needs Botox.
I'm not going to take a chance on my baby's lives. Right?
Well, you don't have to. I have it all figured out.
I know I shouldn't even ask, but how?
Oh, it's very simple. We're going to get Teresa to sign these without realizing that that's what she's signing.
Mother Teresa is a lot of things, but she's not an idiot. She's not just going to sign this because we ask her to without knowing what it is.
Of course not. That is why we are going to tell her what this is. Sort of.
Okay, what are you talking about?
All right. Do you recall what Ethan is bringing back here tonight?
Not really.
I'll give you a hint. They are legal documents.
Yeah, the financial papers regarding the birth of the twins, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Teresa is expecting to sign them.
Okay, so?
So simple. We just sneak these papers in with those papers. And then Teresa is going to sign them without realizing that she is actually signing over the twins to you and Ethan.
I guess that could work.
No, it will work. Look, and once these babies are born and Teresa pulls what I know she's going to try to do, which is to keep those babies for herself, she is going to be in for the shock of her life. Because these papers are going to guarantee that you and Ethan get the twins and little Ethan. And Teresa is going to get exactly what she deserves. Nothing.
You are my passion for life.
I don't care what you saw in your magic bowl. I still can't believe this.
My magic ball is never wrong, Kay. Shake that booty, pretty senorita.
Muchachos, help me down.
With pleasure.
Woo. Careful. You two don't know your own strength. Can I feel those muscles?
You can feel whatever you want.
Woo! You know what? I'm really thirsty after all that dancing. I would love a soda.
I'll get it.
Is there anything else you need?
Just some company.
I'll be happy to oblige. All night long.
Don't get greedy. It's so early. This room is full of men. And I'm not ready to settle for just one of you. Can you believe she just said that?
Oh, even I wouldn't have the guts. Why didn't my parents send me to a Mexican convent school? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Whitney? What's going on? Why are you in my room?
I was waiting for you. I wanted to see you. I thought maybe you would like to talk.
Oh, honey. You don't know what this means to me, how I have waited to hear those words.
Have you?
Oh, yes. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you want to talk. I know that we can work things out between us, Whitney. I know we can.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll see.
And I know that this was a very difficult step for you. And you made me so happy, honey. I love you, Whitney. I always have. Oh, baby, and I always will.
I'll tell you something, Chad's got a long way to go if he thinks he can out-crane me. I do know he's out for revenge. He's upset at me for seeing Whitney.
Look, Fox, I don't know. I don't know if Chad took this job just to get even with you.
Well, I do.
Well, but if you're right, it sounds like classic Crane to me. Chad might not be the pushover you think he is, you know?
Well, Ethan, to tell you the truth, I think I can handle Chad.
Well, don't be too sure about it, okay? Because he has just as much Crane blood in him as you do. You want my advice on this one, Fox? Take the high road. You guys are good friends. Don't let this destroy that. Like Julian said, maybe there's room for both of you at Crane Industries. You can work together.
Not at the helm.
Fox, Alistair's not dead yet, all right? If he recovers from that gunshot wound, he's going to be in charge for a long, long time. Do yourself a favor. Accept Chad being at the workplace. Try to make it work. Look, in the meantime, you need to let off some steam, all right? Go to the pool or something. Go take 100 laps. You'll feel better about it, trust me.
I doubt it. I don't care how much Crane blood Chad has in him. He's no match for me.
I have absolutely no interest in building a relationship with my long-lost father. So if that's what you want, you know what, go watch Oprah. Or better yet, Jerry Springer.
Look, I know you're angry, and that's all right. I understand.
No, angry doesn't even show up on the charts. When I found out that you and Dr. Russell were my parents, my life was ruined. I lost Whitney, the woman I love most in this world. The woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Have children with. Grow old with. You know, and none of the money or the jobs or the power that comes along with being a Crane could ever make up for that. I could never be with her, and I blame you. So don't waste your time trying to win me over. I'll never forgive you.
In your shoes, I'm sure I would say exactly the same thing, but hopefully in time that will change. You are my son.
Now, how dare you call me?
I know you don't want to hear that word, but it's the truth. You can hate me, you can choose not to acknowledge it, but it won't change it. And I will never stop loving you. I'm glad you came to work here at Crane Industries for whatever reasons. I'll see you in the morning.
You stole Whitney from me. The one thing I love most in this world. And there was nothing I could do about it. So now I'm gonna take what you love most. I'm gonna steal Crane Industries right out from under you. And there's not a damn thing you're gonna be able to do to stop me.
The Cranes, Gwen and Rebecca, They're gonna pay for what they've done to our family.
Two wrongs don't make a right, Teresa. Punishment should be left to God.
Mama, I don't mean to sound disrespectful or anything, but I can't wait for God. They took my son, and I want him back now. I can't wait any longer.
Gwen has agreed to give you little Ethan back as soon as you give birth to her babies.
Okay, well, they're not her babies, Mama. They're mine. Yeah, and I know Gwen said that she would give me my son back, but you can't trust Gwen, okay? She didn't mean it.
I think you're too suspicious. I think things can be worked out. Gwen is being very generous today, so she's doing everything she can to make sure you're comfortable.
Well, she made it perfectly clear that it's only gonna last while I'm pregnant with her babies. Okay? Look, at the moment that I give birth, Gwen and Rebecca, they're gonna throw me out on the streets.
Well, I think you're exaggerating. And even so, Teresa, you can't expect to stay in the mansion forever.
I don't care about staying in the mansion. What I care about is getting my son back. And I know that Gwen and Rebecca are planning on keeping him. So the moment that I give birth, I may have to move out of the mansion. But I'm gonna take my 2 children and my son with me, and there's nothing Ethan, Gwen, and Rebecca can do to stop me.
I don't like the idea of not telling Ethan what's going on.
Look, the fewer the people know, the better.
He's my husband, okay?
Gwen, you still have so much to learn about marriage. Now, and besides, Ethan is far too honest. He'd never trick Teresa like this.
I'd like to think that I'm honest, too.
Regrettably, you are. I really don't know where I went wrong. Look, Gwen, look, you have to fight fire with fire.
I don't know about this, okay?
Okay, fine. I have one question to ask you. Do you want these babies or not?
Of course I do. You know that those babies are the most important thing in the world to me.
Well, then you have to let the claws out to protect them. Yeah, you're like a mother lion trying to protect her cubs from some predator, because that's exactly what Teresa is. A predator who is out to steal your cubs.
Okay, so let's just say that you're wrong, that this whole thing is just a figment of your imagination, and she's not planning anything.
This is Teresa we are talking about? Of course she's up to something. Look, if she wasn't, why would she tie up the surrogate and have herself implanted with your embryos in the first place?
Because she wanted to get little Ethan back, Mother. She said she'd give us the babies if we give her little Ethan back.
Yeah, and if you believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn I would just love to sell you.
Come on.
Gwen, Teresa is up to something. She has been from the beginning. But she's not going to get away with it, because this time, no, this time, we are going to stop her.
You know, when I came in the door and I saw you sitting here, I couldn't even imagine what you were doing here while you were in my room. Can't believe I've actually gotten to a point in my life where I can't even come up with a reason why my daughter would be coming to see me. But you did. You did come to see your mom and to talk about making things right. Oh, honey. We were always so close, do you remember? And we can be that close again. I know we can. And I know that I have made some hideous mistakes. And that I've hurt you more than I can even imagine. But I love you so much, and I prayed that you would find it in your heart to forgive me and let me back in your life. And down here you are. And it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, it's gonna take time.
Oh, I know, honey, I understand. I'll take it at your pace, I promise you. I won't try and push you.
Great, cool. Well, I gotta get going, so.
Well, you know, this first step, this is the hardest part. It'll be easier from now on. And whenever you want to talk, I'll be right here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh my God, that was close.
I am not cut out for this. How does Teresa do it? I mean, I've never deliberately deceived anyone in my entire life. And now here I am, lying and cheating. And it's all thanks to my mother. Putting me in this position, making me do this horrible thing to Fox. Thanks to you, I don't have a choice. But no one can ever know that this is Chad's baby I'm carrying.
Thank you. Well, Paloma certainly knows how to play the room.
Oh, she knows how to play something. In my life, I have never had that kind of effect on guys. She's got every guy in this room wanting to be with her. I'd settle for just one.
She reminds me of myself at her age. Of course, the crowds around me were always much bigger.
Oh my God, there's Chad. Oh, please don't let Paloma go after him. Well, what's the matter? You can't be with him now. Not since you found out he's your brother. I know, that still sounds so weird to me. Imagine how weird it is for your sister. Whitney deserves any pain she's feeling for stealing Chad from me. You should be thanking her, Simone. Otherwise, you would have ended up sleeping with your own brother. You're right. Too bad, though, because he is so hot. No, that's your brother. I'm sorry. Old feelings die hard. Well, you need to get over them, because it's creeping me out. All right, but I still hope that Paloma steers clear of him. Just sisterly concerned. She is too wild for him. Well, I don't think you have to worry about Paloma going after Chad tonight. She seems very busy. I guess you're right. But, you know what? She better be careful, because I've seen some of these guys around, and they're pretty dangerous. If she keeps it up, there's going to be some trouble.
One can only hope.
Whitney.
Ethan.
Gwen and I have been meaning to call you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Oh, really? No, I'm doing okay. Moving on with my life, you know, and Fox and I have even started seeing each other.
Yeah, I know. Are you visiting Teresa, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was.
You've been a good friend to her, really?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I hate to run off like this, but I was actually going to go to the office and surprise Fox, so if you'll excuse me.
Well, no, let me save you the trip. He's not there. I just drove him home a little while ago.
But he told me he was working late on some special project.
That was his plan, but something happened. Something I think you should know about.
Is he okay?
Julian offered Chad a job at Crane Industries. The same job that Fox has, only with a bigger office. And Chad has accepted.
Well, Fox must be furious.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. And he thinks the only reason why Chad said yes is to get back at him for dating you.
Well, he's probably right. I mean, Chad doesn't have any interest in the corporate world. He's an artist, and no offense, Ethan, but he's always hated the suits. Music is his life.
Whitney, his life was you. And he's lost that now. I don't think things are gonna get better. I think they're gonna get worse before they get better.
Yeah, well, so do I.
Look, I can't imagine what you're going through right now, but honestly, if you need anything or if you need anyone to talk to, I mean, I'm always here.
Thank you, Ethan.
I mean that.
There is one thing you could do. If you could be there for Chad, for me. Because, you know, Fox was his best friend, and after him catching me and Fox kissing and this whole job thing, he can't really turn to Fox anymore. And you two were always close. And he might really need a friend soon, so...
Yeah, no, of course. You sure that's all that's bothering you?
If you could just be there for Chad.
I promise.
So, do you happen to know where Fox is right now?
Yes, Fox is, I sent him to the pool. Thought he needed to chill out a bit, so.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Whitney, look, I know it's none of my business, but I know this whole thing with Chad, it threw you for a loop. But don't you think it's a little unwise to be getting involved with Fox so soon?
Look, I'm sorry, Ethan, but, it is none of your business.
You're right. I'm sorry. I just think it'd be better to slow things down until they settle down.
I don't have time for that. So,
What do you mean?
nothing. Thanks, Ethan.
Damn my father. And damn Chad.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've called this news conference to announce that the new president and CEO of the entire Crane empire is going to be my son, Chad Harris Crane.
Thank you, Dad. I'm honored.
You earned it, son, and if I can't take the helm, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather see the head of the Crane empire.
Oh, sorry, Fox. I know you wanted this, but, you lost. Big time.
I haven't lost yet. I don't intend to.
Teresa, please. Please listen to me. Reconsider what you're doing. I'm afraid that this plan of yours, it's just going to blow up in your face.
No, Mama, not this time. Look, I'm holding the cards.
I am so afraid of what Gwen and Rebecca will do if they find out.
Don't worry, okay? Yeah, they're gonna find out, but it's gonna be too late by then, okay? I'm the one in control, and there's nothing that they can do about it.
Surprise is our best weapon against Teresa, and telling Ethan could ruin that.
Mother, he's gonna find out eventually, and when he does, he's not gonna be happy.
Oh, he's gonna be happy. He still has children.
Mother, we don't even know if Teresa's up to anything.
Well, how many times do... Fine. Okay. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that Teresa is not up to anything. Okay? That she's going to stick to her word, and that she's just going to joyfully hand over these twins to you once they're born. That all she ever wanted was for you to experience the joy of motherhood, and to make sure she got little Ethan. Well, then we will never need to use this document. And neither she nor Ethan will ever know that we tricked Teresa into signing it. But if I'm right, and she is up to something, then your husband is going to be oh so happy that his wife was smart enough to take out an insurance policy.
Fine. Okay, but only if we really need to.
But, of course. But you mark my word. You are really going to need this.
Need what?
Oh, it's all gone.
I'll get you another.
We might as well split, okay? Because I'm not going to get close enough to Paloma tonight to suggest that she guilt Miguel into coming back to Harmony. That's for sure. And every guy in this bar is all over her, so no one's going to ask us to dance.
That is the most defeatist attitude I've heard for a very long time. I'm not going anywhere. This is the first time I've been out dancing since I lost my poor little Timmy, and I'm going to have a damn good time tonight.
Nobody even knows or cares that we're here, Tabitha.
Then perhaps we should follow Paloma's lead and show a little flesh, get up on the bar and shake our booties, huh?
You've got to be kidding.
Trust me, all men love to watch hot chicks dancing.
My father would go ballistic if he even knew I was in this bar, much less dancing on a table.
That is exactly the effect that Paloma is trying to have on her own saintly mother. Oh, my dear, I am going to have so much fun with you.
Oh, I love that song.
Do
you always steal kisses intended for your friend?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I bought her a soda.
So I saw her first.
So what?
So you're supposed to be my best friend.
With a girl as hot as her, friendship means squat. You know what they say? All's fair in love and war.
Yeah, all is fair in love and war. This is gonna be war.
Is it Chad's baby you're carrying?
Of course it's Chad's. This is what I have to do. Sorry, Fox, but I don't have a choice. I have to get you to make love to me. You need to make love to me so that you'll believe that this is your baby I'm carrying.
Gwen will use every resource to fight you, Teresa. She will move heaven and earth to tear those babies away from you.
That's it, Teresa. Sign away any rights you have to those 2 babies you're carrying.
Now you see what you did?
In 1 week,
I've been put down because of my weight.
I feel embarrassed for my wife.
I don't want to die young.
the first weight loss challenge.
My dad died of a stroke, and he was overweight.
12 contestants will have the opportunity of a lifetime
I am here to be a role model for my family.
and the opportunity for a new life.
I knew if I lost the weight, having someone love me and loving someone will be so much easier.
A competition where the biggest winner
I want to stay. I need to stay.
is the biggest loser. NBC in 1 week.